Hello, good morning, good afternoon to fellow African brothers and sisters, specifically for those of you attending the Youth Peace and Security Forum in Tanzania. I would like to thank my brother Joseph and also Luna from here, from Michigan State University. I'm Fikadu. I'm an Ethiopian currently based in Michigan State University, working with IMPART Alliance. And I was invited to share my experiences related to how to utilize digital spaces to address misinformation, online violence, and to promote sustainable peace. As you see, this t-shirt, which is Yes Ethiopia Youth and Education Support Service Ethiopia, it's a non-profit organization that was started before 5 years in Ethiopia, and currently we are also registered here in the United States, and our major target is the young people. So we try to support the young people in getting access to knowledge, access to education, access to jobs, scholarships, and also ways to utilize the digital technology. So we started as a non-profit, and during the past 5 years, 10 years, we have learned a lot in relation to social media, the internet technology, and how some well-informed, tactical people can take advantage of the digital technology for their own community, for their job, for education, for scholarships, for businesses. In the meantime, there are a lot of people also losing their money and their life and their emotional, psychological, and mental health because of misinformation and this digital environment. I would like to share with you some of my own tangible practical experiences. I have been in Ethiopia for, especially in Hawassa University. It's one of the big universities in Ethiopia. I've been teaching there for more than 5 years, and I was based in College of Agriculture. So my training is on rural development from Ethiopia, and then agriculture development from Denmark, and then I was back to Ethiopia working in the nutrition department. So during that time, I have utilized the digital technology in so many ways. For example, in getting a scholarship, all my scholarships that I gained until today, even coming to the US, going to Denmark, also getting the chance to start this non-profit, winning grants and working with different partners, everything happens because of social media. The internet technology assisted my career in so many ways. I have benefited from the internet. But I also know that there are a lot of friends, families, and people from my country, even here in the US, in Europe, a lot of people also have lost their money, their mental health, their families, and they have lost a lot because of the digital technology, especially the misinformation piece, the fake news, all these cheating and fake personalities, you know it, even in the spiritual environment, within the church or within the mosques, there are people who almost preach as if they are God, right? They do a lot of fake things on social media, they share it across the public. Most of the consumers are not that wise and informed, so they end up being on the negative side of the digital environment. So, let me discuss in short how the digital information, the digital technology, the expansion of social media benefited me and Yes Ethiopia. As I said earlier, I have been teaching in Hawassa University. I'm from a small village in Ethiopia. I'm a son of a farmer. I come from a low economy background family. But because of the internet, I started searching for scholarship opportunities. I get a scholarship from Denmark. So that was like one very big dream for me because study abroad, getting the chance to learn from other countries, in the meantime making money and getting paid was really like you could not think of something better if you come from a village. So for me, the benefit from the internet and the social media started from securing a scholarship for myself to study at the University of Copenhagen in Denmark. Okay. After, while I'm in Denmark, I also had a very big opportunity because of the technology, because of the internet technology. I was constantly engaging with the people in Ethiopia. We are engaging in non-profit. We are sending books to Ethiopia. We are also fundraising on social media, on Facebook, and assisting orphanage centers, elderly centers, and the like. So, even if there are a lot of negative stories, I would still insist in being educated, being skillful, and maximize the benefit you get from the internet technology, especially for the young people in this audience. Some of you might be younger than me, right? So I would like to encourage you to keep updating yourself, to be able to identify whenever you get something on your smartphone or by email or wherever you browse on the internet, if this information is true or false. There is a lot of misinformation. Fake news is there. There are a lot of false scholarships. Let's say you might receive an email inviting you to apply for a scholarship. They would write as if you are going to win a lot of dollars. But they will ask you to send money. They will ask for your phone number, for email and address and the like. They might ask even for your bank information. Never disclose this kind of information on the internet, especially your financial information. Don't jump to pay. There are a lot of fake misinformation, people who try to steal your money as if they are giving scholarships, right? So be informed. How do you do that? Get information from websites. For example, if you want to study in the US, I would browse websites of universities. Michigan State University, for example, can be a very good example. You can browse the website of the university. Don't go to Facebook or other activist websites and try to copy from there. Some of the websites are fake. So make sure you are getting information from the credible source, from a verified source, from organizations, right? All from the people you trust. Okay? So I benefited from the internet with my education, engaging in non-profits, connecting with my friends back home, even right now. Yes, Ethiopia is 100% a virtual non-profit organization. We don't have a physical office, but we are serving more than 100,000 young people in Ethiopia and different parts of Africa and here in Western countries. All these were possible through the digital information and through the digital technology. So I'm not here telling you that the internet is bad. No. The internet is one of the best innovations. It's one of the best innovations of 21st century. But it also have a dark side. It also have a challenge. It also have its own limitations. Right? So if you catch me, if you really follow me attentively, you could use the internet just the way I used for your education, to network and get to know people. Like me and Joseph, for example, we get to know each other now because of this internet technology. I'm attending your conference because of this internet technology. I'm connecting with Luna and other staffs of the Michigan State International Office because of the internet technology. We didn't meet face to face. Everything is happening because of the internet. So you could use for your education, short trainings, different ways of getting updated, networking with people, and also fundraising. If you are interested, if you are really genuine, if you don't have any fake ideas, if you are true and honest, if you are ethical, there are very nice people on the internet. There are people who can work with you. Okay? And you can also market a product. You can sell online. Nowadays, Google, Amazon, and Microsoft, all these big companies are making billions by marketing online. And our Africa, as you know, Africa have a very big opportunity, but the digital environment is not well established. So it's a market for you. But you need to be educated, you need to be skillful, really skilled in building very good, trustable websites and trustable suppliers. Also, you need to be ethical. Most of our brothers and sisters in Africa might not have the mental maturity. They might trust everything you tell them. So if you are not ethical, you can manipulate people. So I really remind you to be ethical, but to be skillful and to utilize the internet technology. And the third part is about information. Nowadays, information is almost as like close as possible, close to your phone. Most of the information you want to know, especially now with the coming of AI, artificial intelligence, trust me, 10 years from today, the internet would be very, very, very different. So misinformation can increase because of the AI technology. AI nowadays almost can talk as if like in few years you would see, you could program your computer and then ask, please make a 5 minutes presentation. It can speak as if it's you. It can, put all the images together and then represent as if you are speaking. So there is a high possibility of being misguided if we don't know how to utilize the artificial intelligence or AI. And the third part that I would like to really underline, digital technology is also information. Information is power, right? For example, you might understand me. You might know someone in Tanzania who have, let's say, 1 million followers. Once you have 1 million followers on the internet, you already have big power. You already have big money. You already have a big market. But the question is, how do you get that followers? Do you get them by cheating people, by giving false information, or by being honest and delivering something real to the public? The people might not know. People might follow you. Most likely people follow those who are not doing good. From my experience on social media and from Ethiopia, people who do good, who are honest, have very few followers. People who trade fake information, those who exaggerate, those who tell all the false information, those who go against our culture, against our religion, against our values, they get a lot of followers. Our mind is more or less inclined towards negative than towards positive. So me and you, we need to choose. What do you like to do? Do you like to go unethical, give false information, and manipulate the minds of the young people and make money? Or you remain honest, follow your values, make your mind your best judge, and then do something good for the public? It's possible you can grow by being real and honest. Of course, you can also grow by being fake. And the decision is for you. Right? No one might correct you. You might not really. The police might not find you. The technology made it easier because telling false information might make you rich. Is it really the way you want to be rich? Ask yourself, teach people. That's why we need a lot of this kind of forums, because it connects to our peace, security, national development, social and psychological well-being, also about community. So I would advise people to be on the positive side, because there are a lot of positive ways of making impact. There are a lot of kind-hearted people. You just need to be calm. Don't just jump for a shortcut. You need to be strategic. It's not easy to just go fast, get 100,000 or 1 million followers. It needs a lot of consistent work and creativity and being honest and have a clear value, right? So you could have different business opportunities right now through Yes Ethiopia. In addition to the non-profit, we are also working on real business, investment projects by contributing money together. We meet on Telegram and on social media. Then we discuss our problems, and then we form groups and then we form committees. Now we are going to get a legal registration in Ethiopia, working on investment. It's possible. All these have been made possible because of the social media. But what is the bad side of the internet? Let me tell you. The first thing, especially for young people, for children, this is for mothers, fathers, and those of you who have children, who have young uh, uh, people at home, please monitor their screen time. The mobile phone and social media is already becoming one of the most dangerous practices for the young people, for children. Some kids even cannot eat without having phone in front of them. Some mothers, just to feed their kids, they show them pictures, videos, and the like. They are addicting the minds of the kids. They are connecting them to the mobile digital technology, and there is this screen reflection. It's bad for their eyes, it's bad for their mind. So be careful about screen time and mobile technology, all the radiations coming from the phone, especially also some of the most disturbing videos and materials being released on the internet. This also connects to misinformation, fake news, also how some media agencies are intentionally manipulating the minds of people by repeatedly showing them negative stories. So we need to educate the public so that people are selective. One advice I give, for example, if you come across a very sad video, please don't watch, don't open those kind of videos. It's the best advice we give. Someone might share a video, but once you know this video is a sad story, no, don't open it. Because you are going to torture your mind. You are going to abuse yourself. Especially young people don't have this skill, so we need to advise them, especially for children. This is very important. I know a lot of young people through Yes Ethiopia who paid a lot of money, fake scholarships have stolen their money. Or someone might exaggerate their stories, telling that they have faced difficulties, their parents died, that their mom and dad have some cancer and the like, and then they make up all the false stories and they share by email and the like, and then they put bank numbers, phone numbers, and the like. Some of them, they don't think twice, they just send. Myself, once there was someone who sent me an email. I have a friend in Europe. He sent me an email with the same email and name. They said, "Hello, Fikadu. I am Mr. X, your friend from Europe. I'm here in Ethiopia. I could not recharge my phone. Please, can you send me 500 birr so that I recharge my phone and call families?" Like, oh my goodness. I didn't think twice. I sent the money. But then I started asking, but when did this guy come? Why he didn't tell me? Why is he doing in that village? Far from internet. I started thinking, because he's my friend, I didn't think twice. Once I see the email, it's a real email and account, so I sent the money. It's only 500 bro. But no, that was fake. Then I started chatting with him on Facebook and I asked him, "Did you get the money?" "What money?" "I just sent you money." "Why? Didn't you say that you need money for buying the mobile package?" The guy said, "No, it's not me. Look, it's your email. I received a message through your email." He said, "No. Then when he go in, actually his email was hacked. So there are this kind of fake. Someone might send you a text message or an email in the name of and using the account of your best friend or your families, or maybe representing as if they're working in a university. There are a lot of this kind of fake information. A lot of people paid money. They lost their money by paying for a fake information. There are a lot of hackers. There are a lot of thieves. There are a lot of criminals on the internet. So we need to know, we need to think a little bit before we take an action. Before you share a video or a message on Facebook or on social media, ask yourself, is it real? Do I trust the source? Sometimes people can make up stories, bring videos together, and then make some editorials. Maybe the story happened in Asia. They might, spread as if this happened in Tanzania or in Ethiopia. There are real people, there are a lot of fake people. So you just need to be wise. Yeah, so I as I said, I know a lot of these kind of things. I know a lot of these kind of things. And there are a lot of even people who would constantly, record voices of their friends, their loved ones, and then they expose to the public. Let's say they engage in some kind of relationships or love kind of things, but they abuse it, they share it to the public. Sometimes they gossip about something intentionally, and then they record the voices, and then they manipulate it, and they use it for political agenda. So I really advise you, in the first place, it's all about ethics. If we are not afraid of our own inner mind, if we are not afraid of God, if we are not afraid of our values, maybe we might manipulate and make damage. The best judge is your own mind. The second thing is you need to be informed and educated. I know a lot of professors, but when it comes to social media, trust me, they are almost illiterate because they are trained during the old technology, during the old curriculum. Now, the young generation have completely higher skills, but maybe they lack the wisdom. So everybody needs to be educated, and we should have lifelong education. So being a PhD holder is not enough. I'm now finishing a PhD in leadership studies. That's one major. But I should also be skillful in technology. I should also be skillful in culture, international relations, marketing, saving, economics, everything. You need to be educated in all the different sides. And I hope this would give you a little bit idea about the internet technology, together with all the nice speakers you have been attending during this forum. So I'm really very happy and grateful for being given this chance to speak to the young people in Tanzania. Again, I would like to thank Luna from the Center for Global Learning and Innovation here at Michigan State University. I also would like to thank my brother Joseph from Tanzania, and I'm very sure partnership starts small like this, and we'll keep learning and working together. So yes, the internet is one of the biggest innovations of 21st century. There are a lot of ways to make good impact, but at the same time there are also a lot of ways of getting negative and fake information from the internet. It affects our business, it affects our relationship, our peace and stability. We need to be educated and we need to be ethical. The best judge is your own mind. Maybe the environment might not be supportive. Doing bad might be more rewarded than doing good, but we insist to be on the good side. And if you insist, if you continue, if you don't give up, there are a lot of good people. Maybe you don't see them because they are quiet. Usually the most talkative people are those who are doing bad, those who are damaging the public. So thanks so much. And you can find YEWS Ethiopia on the internet, or you can Google my name, Fikadu Alemayehu. Please connect with me and let's keep discussing. And I really thank you so much, and have a very successful forum. And keep going. Thank you.